every day I think it's over and it's not.
A Wabash Valley woman speaks out on a tragic experience. She tells News 10 about the nightmare of her son, who was allegedly sexually abused by her neighbor.
As News 10's John Swanner explains, the case against the accused has dragged on and could go back to square one tomorrow.
Near the northern border of Jasper County, Illinois, just off of Highway 130, you'll find the rural community of Hidalgo. And about 2 miles south of there, you'll find this lonely county road. And you'll find this lane. Hidden behind the hills and trees is the home of this man, Charles Cisney, who's charged with sexually assaulting a 16-year-old boy who lives next door. Cindy Carter is the teen's mother.
He wouldn't leave my son alone, would text him all the time, would call him.
Her gut told her it was wrong for a 51-year-old man wanting to be so involved in the life of someone who's 16. Cisney was first arrested for trespassing, then he confessed to sexually abusing the boy.
Shock. I was mad.
Cindy began blaming herself. She said during that time her son became increasingly angry.
I was reliving everything thinking, why didn't I see that? There was things that were right there in front of me and I didn't see it.
This all started in February of 2014. The slow progression of this case has been a nightmare for Cindy, her son, and their entire family. Earlier this year, Cisney pleaded guilty and was set for sentencing in early May. That's when he told the judge he wanted a new attorney appointed to his case. Now Cisney is asking to withdraw his guilty plea. The new attorney says everything is on the table.
He potentially can have a trial by jury if he's allowed to withdraw his guilty plea. He potentially, if allowed to withdraw his guilty plea, could have a trial by judge. Or he can proceed to sentencing hearing.
The family approached News 10 to tell their story because they're concerned about whether lawmakers in Springfield are taking sex crimes seriously. The defendant in this case faces a range of imprisonment from 3 to 7 years. Meanwhile, a first-time drug offender on a methamphetamine charge could face double or even triple the prison sentence. Cindy also has this message to parents: trust your instincts, and if your child has been abused, you still may not get him or her to talk. That was the case with her son.
He felt the fear of people not believing him, that his life would be ruined. People would talk about him, they wouldn't believe him, and that's exactly what has happened through all of this.
And this case is still not resolved. In Newton, Illinois, I'm John Swanner, News 10.
The judge will decide tomorrow whether Cisney can withdraw his guilty plea.